Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire and the Adventures of Robin of the Hood. We've just completed Pokakahara. We now have to go back to Neketaka and inform the Valian Trading Company and the Royal Deadfire Cannoneers. And then we're probably going to go over to Songu and carry on the main quest line. Okay, speed up. Not much to do at the moment. So here we are. First we'll go to Sansa's Map Emporium. I think we got some material for his book.
Welcome back, welcome back. It is a pleasure to see you once again. Tell me, how is the sailing? Smooth? Nothing to delay your expedition, I hope. How might I assist you?
I've got some material for your book.
I could not have hoped for a better partner in this endeavor. Your well-deserved pay, of course. Why stop here? We're making good headway, and you've certainly proven yourself. I'm sending you far out west this time, past Port Mage, past the Wakara Reef, and even the Kangati Islands. Nobody's been out that way in ages. All manner of dark stories. I'm sure you'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm not sure if we've already done it.
Welcome back, welcome. How might I assist? Wonderful, I can't
Oh
wait.
no, that was where we got the hammer from, I
Is
think.
that a little fish? I had already set a coin aside for you. I knew you wouldn't let me down. We are getting into deeper water now, so to speak. We call the islands along the east of Magran's Teeth the Burning Shoals. As you might imagine, it gets a little hot over there. I'll be waiting.
Don't think we've been there yet.
How might I
No,
assist?
we haven't. So everyone can level up. So what we do is we're in Queensberth, go to the Valian Trading Company headquarters, and then go to the inn and rest. Level up all of the ship crew, and then we'll level up as well. I think they're all the same level now. Yeah, all 11th. Ah, damn it. It's already too late. Then we'll come back here later. Let's go level up the ship crew and distribute the equipment that we have. So let's level up the crew first.
Now, you see anything you like?
Glad to be back.
So all of them can be leveled, I think, yeah. What could a dare take? Let's get uncanny luck and improved critical. So religion, athletics for Jyoti. She can have practiced healer and revive the fallen. Ah, she only gets one. And revive the fallen will do, but she's got a second level. Now she can get practiced healer and spiritual ally. Oh, Aloth, athletics and insight. Out of the storm. Finally, Seraphim, Athletics and Survival. And he gets 2 upgrades, 2 abilities. Let's get Spirit Frenzy for the Barbarian. And Wild Leech for the Cypher.
Happy to oblige.
What for, Captain?
Now we can check if there's anything we can give them. I think RotH has some books. Get rid of that, he doesn't need it. Actually, this is his own. We'll let him keep it. I think they have all the weapons they need. Could maybe do with more armor. Sort by value. Exceptional scale mail. This fine plate armor. Mail armor. I think first
Now, you see any?
we'll just re-equip the crew, because I think they have equipment that we can get rid of. Yeah, we'll get rid of this and this. Red hand I want to keep. What are these? Boots of speed, boots of speed. Yeah, we got another boots of speed. We have gauntlets of discipline, no man's brigade, men's fortune, duskfall. Magistrate's Cuzzle, Cypher Fighter Monk. We'll keep that here for now.
Now, you see.
Let's swap back again.
Glad to be back.
So we can give him, is it Nomad's Brigade? Yeah. You can take gauntlets of discipline. 10 deflection against disengagement. Jyoti and RotH can have the overseeing ring. I put boots of speed on Seraphim. Must have something better for him. Exceptional scepter, exceptional wand. Yeah, he can have an exceptional wand. And Jyoti can have an exceptional scepter. I'm not sure if he should keep this or maybe use Duskfall. It has Scream, which is nice. Melee damage and deflection when using a shield, but I think maybe this is better. We'll keep it here for now. You can use Duskfall.
My folks said I'd never
Now,
amount
you
to
see it?
something I said.
So next group, Mirka, Maya, Takeu and Fasina. So for Mirka we go with Athletics and Insight. We get Tough. And Enervating Blows. I should get to 2 levels. We'll go Metaphysics this time. The long pain. Let's try the long pain for her. Takeu. Athletics and Survival. I think we'll go Practiced Healer. Now Maya. Athletics and Survival as well. Binding roots. Let's try binding roots. Lastly, Facina. Go with Arcana and Insight. She dies a lot, so we'll give her Tough. Yeah, is there anything we can give them? Exceptional. Yeah, she can have the exceptional padded armor. Maya has her own armor. This is exceptional. Yeah, so there's nothing there for her. This ring. Don't think they will use it unless I build my own custom AI. Now weapons. Merker doesn't need any. Takeyu can have his rod back. Water Shaper's focus. And Maya, do we have any good weapons for her? Exceptional Arquebus. Yeah, she can have that. That would be a lot better. Lastly, Facina can have an exceptional scepter.
Now, you see it?
Come find me when you get thirsty.
So last group I think is Palagina, Constant and Reke. I think the rest are all done. Yep.
At your service, Watcher.
Athletics and Intimidate for Palagina. Go with Righteous Soul. So Constantine can have Athletics and Bluff. And we take Rapid Casting. Oh, she has an exceptional great sword. No, we had lots from the undead. It's always exceptional. Okay, she doesn't need. She could take this. The Morning Star. That would be better for her. Constantine has his poleaxe and exceptional great sword as well for. Did we train him with two-handed style? Yeah. Okay, you have to stay like that. Shame, because there are these other things he could have. Oh well, that's it.
Now, you see.
Goddess.
Okay, we need Little John, Azim. Right, Tuck made Maria.
I'd be glad to.
Now we can level up the real party. Start with myself. I think I'll go with Alchemy and Bluff. Don't think we need much more mechanics. Binding Roots, foe area effect immobilized. I think we'll go with this concussive tranquilizer. And we go with Arbalist. So, surely I didn't set up anything for his new abilities. Take a concussive tranquilizer. Primary attack, 30-second duration. Okay, interrupts on Grays. Yeah, okay. Trank. So, it shortens their beneficial effects. Interrupts we want as inspiration target. Just any inspiration. Any multiple inspiration? No. Okay. We give it a 45-second time period. Wonder if you can also specify that they have concentration. Concentration self. Status target doesn't have concentration. Yeah, that's good. And it will definitely interrupt and shorten the benefits that they have. 45 I said. Okay. Now Azim can go with athletics and streetwise. This quick switch, tough, uncanny luck, superior deflection, spell resistance, moved critical, 15 accuracy with disengagement attacks, plus 50 damage. I think we take this because he's set up the Guardian stance, so he can engage a lot more people. We just have to find some more of those potions that cause him to scare people. Plus he's got the scare from his mask. And I think we will go with mace, in case we bind that soulbound mace to him. Yeah. Okay, now Little John, athletics and intimidate. Weaken them, burn damage. Let's try this. Blood Frenzy. And we go with Pike.
Yes?
Okay, I can add that here. Blood Frenzy. Right, Tuck. Arcana and Religion. I think we'll go with Spiritual Ally. And stilettos.
Need a hand?
Yeah, we will summon that manually, I think.
Yes?
Lastly, made Marion, Arcana, and Insight. See what Druid has. Overwhelming Wave might be useful. This would be nice if it wasn't Pierce. Penetration with weapons. I don't know how much attacks with weapons she does. Max focus, backlash. Maybe we go with Druid. Stun is might. This would also stun, but does raw damage. Whereas for the Druid it does crush damage. I think we go with this Druid spell. It said that we could cast this anytime we had enough. Whereas this Wizard spell, the Druid spell is restricted. Let's go with Silent Scream. And we'll leave it without AI for now. Give her a pistol as well. So we don't want to rest here, because we will lose Mean Drunk from Friar Tuck.
I shall.
I know, we need to go this way to the Valiant Trading Company. Ah, we didn't sleep, that's why I still have to wait. Wait here then till 9. I think that's early enough. Yep. Okay, come this way. Who gave us this? Was it bound terms of trade? Can't remember. Let's speak to them.
Welcome back.
I think it might have been her.
Ah, good, you're back. I hope you had a pleasant voyage.
Avari looks up from her papers, giving you her full attention. I found the Ardra vein.
Ah. Before you get too far on the way, I think you ought to come with me. Director Castol will want to hear from you in person.
I don't think he's going to be too happy. The man who rises to greet you has a tidy, scholarly bearing only emphasized by the thin-framed lenses he pushes further up his nose. Clasps his hand together, offering you a smile equal parts polite and relieved.
Albari tells me you were kind enough to look into this business on Pococahara for us. I hope you bring good news.
I found the Ardra pillar. Unfortunately, it was destroyed.
Yet another sizable investment lost to the desert winds.
Alvari darts a sidelong look at Castol, her lips pursing.
It is unfortunate, but the risk was always there. There will be other opportunities. The expedition itself. Beza and her people. What happened there?
They died at the ruins in Pococahara. The defenses were too much for them.
A sorry end for such dedicated individuals. How very fortunate that you lived to tell their tale. I believe I can take things from here, Alvari. Agrasima. The Watcher and I have more business to discuss. Oh, and do pay the man for his trouble first.
Alvari wordlessly hands you a coin purse. He bows stiffly, then turns to depart. 1,700 copper.
I thought it best I speak with you face to face. Watchers are not so numerous here in the Deadfire, especially those of such storied backgrounds as yourself. I'd read much about your exploits alongside the Crucible Knights in Defiance Bay. Their little experiments. And I think that we are, each of us, in a position to offer each other something that we cannot find elsewhere. The Valiant Trading Company has had a presence on this island for nearly a century now. We have the greatest fleet on the seas, the support of the richest men and women in the world. What can the Royal Deadfire Company offer? A soldier's wages, so that you can elevate the fortunes of a distant king? And the queen? A place in the Kahanga tribe among all the rest of these neglected people. You've lived outside the caste system all these years. Are you eager to return to it? I can give you money, fame, certainly. But the men and women of the company, we set our aims high. And if I only wanted to offer you work as an Adra inspector, I would have let Alvari deal with you.
I am the herald of Berath. Such tasks are beneath me.
Yes, of course. That is my thinking exactly. The Valiant Trading Company has maintained an outpost here in Neketaka for nearly a century now. It was only 2 years ago that we discovered the effects of Luminous Adra with the aid of our animancers and several watchers. Flaune Elette has continued to study the potential of Luminous Adra in all manner of advances. Why content ourselves to sell all this Adra as a luxury when we might use it to change the world? Your gifts, Watcher, open doors that would otherwise remain entirely closed to us. I cannot help but think that your arrival here is the very best of fortune. Elette has been eagerly awaiting the opportunity to work with someone just like you. Her experiments have been tremendously promising. I bet
Soul Spire people. Forgot about that. Yeah, I can do that.
Good. I do not expect you to do this out of charity, of course, but I have made it clear to Elette that you are to be compensated. You will find Elette at the top of the Spire of the Soul-Seers, a tower once dedicated to Helia. That you will find in the Sacred Stair district, just north of here. Aretogori, I will look forward to your return.
Okay.
I'm here.
Yeah, we'll have to do that before we leave.
Indeed.
And we should also, while we're here in Queensbirth, go to the Ardra Mill for Mad Marina so that we can get food for the Reparu still. Okay, let's slow it down. We go here. Yeah, I remember this.
Of course.
boots of stealth on anyone. Don't think anyone has that.
Easy now.
Collect what we can. Okay. I think this is the hardest one to actually get to. Yeah, it's just this left now. Try and get there. Really don't think we can take this. I can't remember how to do this. Possibly we can distract people. This is Azim. Come over here. And see if this works. And one more. Yeah. Fire it. Quick, quick, quick.
Yes? Yes, I shall.
Damn. Okay, that didn't work. I think we'd have to use the boots.
Let's keep quiet.
It will go away, I think. Jump, then. That's no good, he's seen. Okay, maybe Azim can bring them this way. Uh-oh.
Of course.
Oh God, I think that guy has to move. I don't know if it's okay with him there.
I'll handle this.
Got it.
Yes? Indeed. Yes?
Let's leave. Ah, wait. I think there's another level with a dog that you can collect. That has some kind of nice armor bonus. I don't think it's one I'm going to use, but if you have a character who's more like melee, I think it could be useful to have the dog. Abraham, that's him. Yeah, armor recovery and 10 health on kill. Do we have any bounties that we can turn in? So we have to go to the Serpent's Crown. Serpent's Crown. Nungata, so we have to go to Serpent's Crown for bounties.
gather your party.
Go first to this bounty hunter. Speed the game up.
What say, Hunter?
Give Bane his head. Looks like her luck ran out.
So it has. She was like a greased pyre in her day, slipping between hands that never grasped her for long. Nothing lasts forever. Good work, Hunter.
What bounties do you have available?
My contacts hiss of Flamewalker Vesali, a Naga shaman with a venomous tongue. During a conflict between clans, Vesali lured a rival leader into an ambush under the guise of truce.
Tuts to herself.
Her snake brethren want her snuffed out. She is rumored to be near the territory she claimed in the eastern parts of the Kawa-Orukuhu island chain.
I would tell with her head, farewell. Now, up here, to the other bounty hunter. How money do we have? We need to sell stuff, actually, I forgot. It's here.
The belly of the great eel roars with hunger. Will you help Barati to calm it?
He breathes heavily and stares from under a furrowed brow. I've dealt with the chinchilla.
With joy, not hunger, does the great eel lash its mighty tail. The Chila has sated the beast for now.
Barati passes you a pouch of coins and clasps your hand hard. What bounties do you have available?
The jaws of Tangaloa gnash about a Rowatine captain named Ohiro.
Barati folds his arms and closes his eyes, exhaling sharply.
His cannon fire echoes in the ears of slumbering gods. The beast cries out for a more restful
I'll take the
pitfall.
bounty.
Akira, you chose wisely. Ohiro sails the junk Stone Anchor, south of the Kua-Orikuhu island chain due east of Neketaka. The gods will thank you for quieter seas.
Barati inclines his head and touches his brow. Farewell. Okay, now we have to go to the Brass Citadel and let the RDC know about what happened at Pokakaharu. I think that's the lower level.
It's impossible to cheat at Hazatoa.
Clear skies.
I destroyed the luminous Ardra at Pokakaharu.
Excellent. My reports confirm a certain amount of confusion in Queen's birth.
He smiles.
Nevertheless, I'm more interested in reports the storms around the islands have cleared. What do you know of this?
He leans closer, his hands folded behind his back. There was a clot of essence corrupting the Ardra. Clearing it ended the storms.
Fascinating. And most encouraging. You've proven most valuable. Accept this as a small token of our gratitude.
He hands you a purse, but his expression is distant, as if still thinking about what you told him.
We'd long suspected something unnatural was behind the storms, but we had little evidence.
The smile playing at his lips is that of a man who's seen the next 3 moves in a game of Hazotara. RotH is plagued with terrible storms. Do you think there may be a connection?
Yes. If the storms that assail RotH have a similarly unnatural origin, then perhaps they too can be stopped.
He looks back up at you, his eyes bright with purpose.
And if that's the case, then there's more work to be done. Work that you might be able to help with.
Now the silence passes as he regards you.
After all, somebody has to keep the peace in these tumultuous times, no?
He smiles, showing you all of his pointed teeth.
In any case, Hazanui Karu has a matter that could use your help. Her office is on the main floor behind the large double doors. It's most conspicuous.
Frowns a little. Okay, we'll go and talk to her before we leave.
That's called strategy. And don't you work for Atsura?
Hazanui Karu paces near their desk, looking like a shark circling the shallows. She clenches a long, elegant pipe beneath her teeth, the smoke trailing an acrid wake behind her. She looks up when you enter and favors you with a brief nod of acknowledgement.
The former Lord of Kadnua and one-time Terrifier of Harbour Masters. If dockside tales are to be believed.
She smiles briefly through the smoke.
You have not brought much good news of late.
A pensive look returns.
So, in addition to pirates, profiteers, and slavers, the Deadfire has a vengeful god roaming its waters?
She bites down harder on her pipe. Things could be worse. At least there's not Skane.
Tell that to my dead at Asongo.
She lapses into a brief silence, puffing on her pipe.
Just what the archipelago needs. One more disaster tugging at the sea. He must be stopped.
She halts, turning to face you. You're finally able to get a good look at her. She's not especially large for an Amawa, but she carries her shoulders high. Her weathered face looks to have seen many storm-blown and sun-beaten days on deck, yet her eyes are sharp and keen. She's a giant made of living Ardra that can absorb souls in an instant. Got any ideas?
Anything can be stopped with sufficient force. The problem is finding the will to deploy it.
She watches you, her eyes bright with calculation.
The Valians won't lift a finger if it isn't to snatch a coin, and the Huana will barely do that much. No one takes charge to solve the big problems. But perhaps we could work together to our mutual benefit.
She takes the pipe in her left hand. As she does, you notice that her right is unusually still. What do you mean?
Look around. Deadfire's full of fertile, temperate islands. Except for Andra's mortar. It's largely free of rough weather.
She waves a hand, her right hand, and you notice again that the fingers remain strangely still. You realize it's an unusually fine prosthetic.
Yet much of it is uninhabited. Itinerant tribes drift between some of the islands, and smugglers and slavers cluster around the rest.
She shakes her head.
It's a waste. Imagine what this place could be, with well-guarded shipping routes. How many Roatians we could feed with plantations here.
So, you're exploiting Deadfire for the sake of RotH.
That's a naive view. One our enemies are keen to promote.
She scowls, biting down on her pipe.
RotH's violent storms have shaped and hardened us as much as they have our homeland's rocky terrain. But it remains a difficult place to live. So, we rely on trade. and on plantations we've established here. And those developments also create a more stable, productive Deadfire.
He spreads both hands wide as if that explains it. I don't see how you're much different from the other powers here. A raspy laugh rattles from her chest.
The Valiant Trading Company wants to leech every last coin they can from the Deadfire, no matter the eventual cost. They're little more than thieves. The Principi are actual thieves, no matter their pretensions of nobility. And the Juana are happy to let them all pick away at their fractured empire. We're interested in building something here.
Pipe in hand, she gestures expansively. What does that have to do with me?
You've got a good head on your shoulders. Deadfire needs more of that. If you're chasing the god who's stomping this place into the ground, then we have a common goal. And if you're going to survive here, then you could use an ally.
A hint of a smile tugs her lips from her tar-stained teeth. That's true.
The disaster at Hasongo remains a key concern. We rely on the port there to ship food back to RotH.
She sucks on her pipe, hiding the worried expression behind a cloud of smoke.
That's on hold until you investigate. Short of that, there are other matters that demand attention. I hear you recently traveled to Poko Kohara. Something you did there cleared the storms.
She exhales a stream of smoke, tapping her cheek thoughtfully with the stem of her pipe.
Makes a person wonder what kind of secrets lie in Andra's mortar.
Takes a thoughtful puff of her pipe. I'd love to find out.
That's the spirit.
She claps you on the back, her wooden hand clopping against your shoulder.
RotH's storms have made us who we are as a nation. Hardy, driven, inventive. But they've also held us back. Forced our people to seek resources and livelihoods far from our homes and families. Imagine how much more we could achieve if we could control those storms.
Her bright eyes watch you for a reaction. You think someone in Andra's mortar will help you with that?
Why not? The storms there cannot be natural. Not when they are so ferocious, so constant.
She motions to the window. A thin stream of smoke follows her gesture.
And your exploits at Poko Kohara suggest that something else may be behind them. But enough of that for now.
She waves the smoke between you away. Atsura said you needed my help.
There's an understatement.
She knocks the bowl of her pipe against the wooden hand.
The trouble in Hasongo forced us to send additional ships back to RotH to make up for shortfalls. And storms at home have delayed another portion of our fleet. This leaves us short-handed here.
Purses her lips with displeasure. What are you asking of me?
We're due to collect a special shipment for delivery to our port at Sayuka. We've contracted with a captain named Widla.
Flicker of distaste passes across her face.
Meet her, complete the trade, and take the cargo to Sayuka. Fleet Master Okaya is overseeing the development of some special projects there.
She takes a thoughtful draw on her pipe and she looks at you, seemingly deciding what to say.
She's one of the brightest minds in RotH, and it shows. You two will get along.
Her amusement manifests in the barest lift of her eyebrows.
Most of her work is, or should be, under wraps for now. But perhaps she can give you a taste of what we have to offer.
I've got a lot to do. I can't promise anything.
Nevertheless, I'm sure your business will take you all around the archipelago. Consider this if you find yourself in the area. Widla's agreed to meet our courier out at sea, away from the heaviest traffic.
She gestures on her map to the open water west of Neketaka.
This is her payment. We've already negotiated with her.
She hands you a purse. 1,000 copper.
Fleet Master Okaya will see to your compensation once you arrive with the cargo.
She watches you appraisingly.
You've got a reputation for cutting corners and making your own rules. I don't care how you deal with Widla, but don't try to cross us. There isn't a straightened Deadfire that'll hide you from our cannons.
She nods. The warning is clear, but she's keeping it civil.
Clear skies.
Calm seas. Okay, got some more quests to do then. But there's a few things still to do in Neketaka as well. Go and talk to the Orlan Peddler. The Lathandra's devotion. Not sure if we need anything. I think there was this figurine. Not figurine, it's like a necklace that lets you summon undead. That's what I want.
I've got all sorts of good. Take a look.
Yeah, Charm of Bones. 2 intellect, 5 accuracy against vessels. Ring of Greater Regeneration. That might be quite nice as well. Little John, maybe. Take the Scroll of Withdrawal. So, 2 intellect, accuracy against vessels. And these 2 resolve. 1 intellect, 1 constitution. 2% action speed and damage to attacker for 15 seconds when hit in melee combat. That's quite nice to have. $18, $20, $15. Actually, maybe Little John could do with intellect boost. So could Friar Tuck. I like them having resolve. And this. And she summons anyway. Resolve 17. I want him to keep this stone. The only person I can really give it to is maybe myself or Azim. Token of Faith. Should she keep that? Not sure. I think I will take that. We will keep these for now. Azim can keep this. Min's Fortune. Maybe it's good to keep as well. Yeah, what else did the peddler have? Ring of Greater Regeneration. Yeah, maybe we buy that.
Take a look.
think we give that to Little John. 3 health per 3 seconds.
I'm here. Of course.
Now we can see Mad Marina in the Undercroft. Speed up.
Bide where you are, lovesome. Well, regale me.
I've got the Luminous Ardra.
I invite you to hand it over swiftly then.
Captain's expression brightens, lit with greed.
Ah, what lovelies. Aye, fine work you've done. Work I won't be likely to forget. The commander of my fleet and the relentless leader of us new bloods, Captain Aldes, won't forget either. If you're feeling adventurous, you might call on her at Fort Deadlight.
Worf laughs boredly, as if to an inside joke. Tarn's respite.
A deal's a deal then. We'll catch us a fresh contact. Round up the shipments again soon, strong and sure. The Ruparu will have to stand on their own 2 feet someday, but for now, we'll keep them out of the ground.
She dips her chin in a rough nod farewell. I think this is one of the better sabers. Yeah, it has more penetration and 15 damage as freeze, whereas Bez's Tooth Blade reduces armor. Brittle Frost, -1 target deflection on hit. Target action speed. I think we'll keep this blade when he's one-handed, because he has like an accuracy bonus. So we can use this when we need, if we're not under attack by lots of things. And it will take, and also when he needs to attack things with high armor, where we really want to hit. That's why you can use the accuracy boost. And we'll give him Tarn's Respite for when he switches to a shield. Also give him an alternative form of damage, because it'll always do this 15 damage if we need it. Yeah, let's go to Queen's Birth again. And then we will go to the the Soul Spire Tower, or whatever it's called, in the religious area. Road to Queen's Birth. And then we'll go to probably Hasongo. Let's go here, closer. No, that's not what we want. We want to go here. Do we? No, wait, we have to go back to Inoi's home and let him know first about the food that we've organised. Old man grimaces some attempt at a smile and inclines his head to you, indicating he's aware of your presence. I found Ulug's body in the Narrows. Inoi stills for a moment, only moving to blink his black pebble eyes, and he takes a deep shuddering breath and exhales all at once. Damp breath smells like violent illness.
It was as I feared, then. Tell me, how did he die? Was it fast, at least? Painless?
Let's lie. It was quick. The old man's shoulders slump forward, and he heaves another shuddering sigh.
At least he didn't suffer.
Nods slowly.
If the Mataru would only protect us as they ought to, our people wouldn't be prey to those crooks and cutthroat who prowl the Narrows like sharks.
Anger makes him shake.
Thank you for your honesty, Watcher. Few are there who will deliver bad news in all its sorry truth. Speak, and I will listen.
The Principe will supply food again if more Aparo work with them.
I have no choice but to hope this venture together fares better than our last. We will accept the Principe's generosity and work to return it tenfold. Never can I thank you enough, Watcher who has the ear of both kith and gods. Always the Raparu will know of your kindness. Should you need refuge within Neketaka, know that the Raparu will stand by your side.
Take care, old man.
May Amira's winds ever fill your sails, boy. We will not forget what you have done for us.
And we leave here.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Did we do that other quest? The one about the Drowner's lung. Oh, I think we forgot. Let's go here quickly.
Need something?
Here's your medicine. Her eyes, watery and red, dart between you and the phial you hold. She coughs into her fist.
That could save an awful lot of sick people.
She wipes a hand on her shirt and holds it out to you. Give her the medicine.
That's the Watcher we all heard such good things about.
She nods emphatically, breaking off, then to cough into her sleeve. She takes the bottle from you and uncorks it. A sharp, piney odour escapes. She breathes it in and smiles. You've lost an item, Drowner's lung medicine.
That's the stuff, all right. Thank you. That's from me and from the children of the Dawnstars.
You have gained an item, Haglot's warmth. 50 copper and experience.
If you'll excuse me, I better start treating the sickest ones.
Okay, I think this is for a priest. Yeah, priest restoration level and burn armor. We can give that to Friar Tuck. Fortunately, he has nice wings. We can swap that out. We just have to remember to put this on before we rest and drink alcohol.
Don't mind if I do.
Yeah, still has mean drunk. Finally, we get to the sacred stair. Spire of the Soul-Seers, this is it. Treatises on a variety of animancy-related topics clutter the disc. The ledger contains a meticulous log list of names, dates, and measurements. Potion of spatial clarity. Oh, that's for me.
I'll take care of it.
Okay. So we've got to distribute these potions a bit. Let's see. Take this. Might be useful to have. Yeah, let's keep that and have this poison. Yeah, it seems like everyone has enough. Go upstairs.
Merla, burned.
Living Arja, living iron, peridot, kuroki fruit.
Well, that won't do it all.
Steady white-haired elf frowns down at a table covered in coral, copper wires and glimmering shades of Ardra. Her gloved hands smooth her well-tailored Vailian coat as she mumbles under her breath. Apparently absorbed in her work, the Animensa doesn't acknowledge your presence. Clear your throat. The woman spins on you, blinking rapidly behind a pair of brass-rimmed spectacles. Her bright carmine eyes and paper-white skin mark her as one of the Glamfelon.
Hello, my apologies. I didn't see you there.
Her dirham bears a clear, crisp, but difficult to place accent. The pale elf examines you warily, unease clear in the set of her shoulders. Are you alright?
I am fine. Is there some reason I shouldn't be?
One of her pale eyebrows arches. She tugs at her gloves and looks away at you. Calm settles about her like a burial shroud.
Which is not to say I do not appreciate your concern. I do.
She settles her spectacles on her nose. As she does so, you notice her hand shaking.
I, like the other scholars here, am engaged in the study of the soul sciences. Was there something you needed, or may I return to my studies?
The thin lips settle into a crooked smile. As she speaks, a drop of blood rolls out of the elf's nose and drips onto her lips. She pulls a handkerchief from her coat pocket and wipes away the blood without a word. You're bleeding.
Indeed. I apologize if you find the sight of blood unsettling. Though, from your appearance, I would expect you to be well acquainted with it. In any case, why are you here?
Your accent isn't Vailian. Why are you dressed like one?
Just a bit of culture I've picked up along the way.
Her clothing is spotless and well tailored in the old Valian style, replete with lace, silk velvet, and brocade.
I admire their tailoring tradition immensely. It's much grander than clothing one finds in the White That Wends.
She straightens the cuff of her jerkin. A small look of satisfaction flits across her face. It's marvellous. Who's your tailor?
I am, of course.
She puts her hands on her hips and straightens her back. You're an animancer and a seamstress?
A curious mind is an agile mind. Besides, the two practices are more alike than one might think.
I suppose they do both require careful hands and obsessive attention to detail.
Care and patience, yes. It is gratifying to
She
be...
brushes a speck of dust from the front of her coat and gives you a lopsided smile. How'd you come to be in Neketaka?
It is a mundane story. I sought out the ship with the longest oversea route departing from the Republics and booked passage. I had intended to perform a handful of experiments regarding the nature of souls that could only be done safely at sea.
I know of no animancy that must be done strictly at sea.
A fellow researcher. Then perhaps you will understand.
She steeples her fingers and gives you a sly smile. I'm not going to like where this is going, am I?
I've long been fascinated by the nature of entropy. Nothing is unaffected by the passage of time, excepting souls. Supposedly.
She smirks.
Is it not possible that repeated reincarnation damages a soul? Could the process of reincarnation itself be responsible for some of the many ills that plague the souls of Kith? I deduced that it was possible to escape the cycle. Escape Bareth's grasp. To remove one's soul from the wheel.
I'm afraid that went right over my head.
I suppose I was wrong to expect more from you.
She heaves a great sigh and straightens her cravat. Stop dancing around my questions. Tell me what's going on.
If you insist.
She takes a step back at your sudden request and clears her throat.
With the aid of a device of copper and Audra, I have uncoupled my soul from my body, freeing myself of Bareth's wheel. I belong only to myself now.
Pride girds her voice. What possessed you to do this to yourself?
My body and soul are my own. Why should I not do with them as I wish?
She squares her shoulders and fixes you with a glare.
Who are you to say?
Edwin's carmine eyes cling to you, mouth set in a small frown. I'm a watcher. I see into the souls of others. If necessary, pass judgment on what I find there.
Truly?
Her brows rise high on her forehead. She leans forward towards you, her eyes fixed on yours, suddenly intent.
Tell me, what do you see when you peer into the souls of Kith? Do you see their misdeeds? Their evil thoughts? Their unkindnesses, perversions, cruelties?
He blinks, frowns, and breaks eye contact.
I apologize. I have always felt a kinship with your kind. Having witnessed the very worst in Kith has left me keenly attuned to recognizing ill intent.
He quickly shakes her head.
Perhaps you would be amenable to me traveling with you, on something of a permanent basis?
Cringes. Sure, why not? You're welcome to come along.
Truly?
Blinks her mouth, hanging half open.
Thaklat, traveler. I am grateful.
He clasps your hand in hers, pumps it quickly and releases. After a quick pat down of the various pockets she's sewn into her coat, Edwin nods sharply and rests a hand on the hilt of her rapier.
I have all that I need. You may depart at your leisure.
Her lips curl into a coy little smile and she says no more. I think we'll keep her as a mind stalker. Cadman Atso.
Watcher, what a surprise to see you again.
Beneath a familiar pointed nose, Cadman Atso's grin achieves a careful balance between polite and sneering. His once round face has grown gaunter since you last saw him. I think he used to run the sane asylum in the city in Pillars of Eternity 1.
Taking an interest in the sciences?
What are you doing here?
Well, that's what happens, isn't it? When an ignorant mob burns down your place of employment, you move on. Director Castle was desperate for learned academics, and Neketaka, being so distant from Brackenbury, did much to recommend it. We do fine work here. Not as personally fulfilling as my time in the sanitarium, but exciting in its way. The Huana have a much more forward-thinking stance on the sciences, so it's easier to find volunteers, of which you are the latest, I hear. I look forward to working with you.
I'll be watching you.
Do so. You may just learn something.
Cadman turns away with a final half-hearted wave of dismissal.
Consider it done.
Okay. Walk to her. From her unkempt hair and her agitated pacing, Flaune Elette gives off an air of restrained chaos. She waves you over with a few quick motions.
Castle sent a runner ahead of you. Guess he's excited about all this. Did Castle say what all of this is about? Never mind, I'll explain. It's the Adra, of course. Everything's been about the Adra. We've catalogued a number of interesting properties unique to luminous Adra. But there are some very specific qualities we are investigating. Qualities that a Watcher happens to be uniquely suited to exploring. You're just what we're missing.
But I'll be happy to help however I can.
Gelarde, what a relief. You won't regret this. Let me run you through the theory, and we'll get to the test itself. Luminous Adra has special effects upon Kith. Even to the humblest, it offers some small improvements. Rejuvenation, vitality, the kind of thing you sell to people back home, ne? But what about those who have already harnessed their own essence? Consider the talented Cutpurse, for instance, who can cross a room by slipping briefly into another place. The world between. Luminous Adra holds enormous quantities of essence, the kind of energy we can't replicate or restore. And these formations have a kind of connection to each other, across the in-between. I believe we can harness this connection and your natural abilities to transport a person across great distances in a moment.
When you say you've been researching the effects on Kith,
On volunteers, well-paid volunteers.
Flaune smirks. So you could say travel across the city.
That's the very least of it, amico. We've only managed short jumps thus far. I'm hoping that your own gifts will make the difference. We've collected a number of illuminating readings, and our machines are ready to harness the Adra's essence. But for the moment, we are effectively blind when it comes to targeting the next pillar. Now, if someone were capable of sensing that essence in the in-between, even of manipulating it, someone like a Watcher, for instance.
What would I have to do?
Well, this is a little like describing a muscle I don't have.
Elette thinks for a moment, snapping her fingers as she paces a half step back and forth.
The idea is for you to focus on the next connection point. The machine will use that new link between the Adra veins to create a tether, as well as provide the energy for you to jump effectively. What's really exciting is, so long as you are holding that connection open, your companions can jump alongside you. The next pillar's due east of here, in the middle of a farm. It's not as tall as this one, but you shouldn't have any trouble finding it. Oh, and don't worry, we paid the farmers.
Alright, let's do this.
Gelarde, very well. You stand there. Ansel, the machine. All right, Watcher. Remember, focus on the beam of light. It ought to be like stepping through a door. And remember, don't...
Wonder what she was gonna say. So I normally come here at a much lower level. I've got a feeling that this is going to be Really easy, too easy.
Attack!
Yeah, don't have to do anything. Just leave them to auto attack. That's nice. Wait, this thing is in the way. I don't think I've ever noticed that before.
Akira, a wave the size of a mountain.
We have to go. Can't. No, please.
I'm not sure if you can save this person. I keep trying every time I play, but I've never been able to save this person. Maybe if you had some... If you're a priest or something, maybe you could do withdraw, but I don't think so. Yeah, don't think you can save it, it's too quick. Ah, it's charmed.
I'll take care of it.
Of all my people, I am the last. I cannot die here.
She te kasi bizu. Ye ket tigewu tikiki.
As you like.
I conquered every city of the Greylands. They will remember my name.
Gods, an end at last. I beg you.
Okay, knock it down. Nice crit. And lost some armor, rending cuts. Wasn't actually sure how many crits Azim gets. The 182, obviously I get loads because of being a ranger. Yeah, but Azim gets the second most crits. It's good to know that you can benefit from it. See, get out the skeletons. Give us resolve. Pain link on Azim. Azim, when you're finished, buff yourself. And you can buff yourself as well after casting the skeletons. Think, where am I? Maybe we will target the boss. Let's mark it and then hobble. Why the hell did I use second wind? What the hell was that for? But will Scarlet? No, he's there. I need to get up there. Just attack. See, you can draw. And get out spiritual ally. Don't bother charming. Try some raw damage. Okay. Yeah, let's give them a bark skin. I think that might help. Wood skin rather, because they're doing shock damage.
This weapon's new to me.
Let's see. Try and burn them.
Death to our enemy.
Come on.
Quick, toss me something else.
Yeah, come over here. Oh, healer, quick. Don't do that, do this.
Count me out yet.
Pain block.
Stand together.
See, put this on Will Scarlet. Come over here. And we've marked him already.
Let us end this. This weapon's no good to me.
No, stop charming things all the time. I think I might have to stop that. It's getting annoying. Let's increase that. Could try and slow it down. Let's knock it down with Scarlet. Ah, missed. God, she's still casting that spell. I think I'll have to disable that rule. No, don't do that. Let's see. Do we have any heals left? I've got this one. Come this way, quick. And this one.
Spot on. Just giving them a fair shot. I'll handle this. I shall.
A wall formed of tessellating blocks of bismuth rises before you, and from out of that wall juts a face at least 3 amour high. Its mouth hangs open in silent shout, eyes wide. Damp, frigid wind screams between the rocks. It carries the whispers in its wake and chills you to your core.
What have we here?
The voice of Rymrgand rumbles from the stone. That looks a lot higher than 3 amour.
A wayward watcher has wandered into my realm. Whatever should I do with you?
God chuckles, a sound like boulders crashing down a mountainside.
You did not receive an invitation to my realm, Herald of Barath. Tell me, why should I not grind your soul to dust?
The stone face splits into a broad smile. Now, I want to be careful what I say here, because if you say the wrong thing, it annoys him. And he puts a curse on you that takes forever to go away, or you have to rest for about 15 times in an inn. And I really don't want that, so I just say nothing all the time.
Embrace oblivion with open arms, Watcher.
The chill wind you first felt when you enter this place picks up a comes a deafening cacophony, a shriek so loud and sharp it might tear the very bones from your skin or shred your soul to cobweb tatters. Say nothing.
As much as it would delight me to scatter your soul, you belong to Berath. I will spare you that fate. For now.
Say nothing.
Now, on to the matter that brought you here. Your Animancer friends meddle in things beyond their comprehension. Were I not the generous creature I am, you would have died. Be sure to tell the Animancers that they have failed, and that they have drawn my gaze. I will not hesitate to obliterate them if they irritate me again.
I think we say I'll do as you ask. Saying nothing might annoy him now. He specifically asked us to do this.
Of course you will.
He radiates a satisfaction thin and sharp as polar sunlight.
You might prepare yourself, Watcher, for something wondrous is on the horizon. Eothas will usher in an age glorious in its brevity.
Say nothing.
Enjoy the world as you know it while you can. And do send my regards to your Animancer friends.
Rymrgand's voice fades to nothing. Only the wind remains. Don't think... No, he hasn't infected me with this curse. That's good.
I'll take care of this.
Of winter. The beast. The beast.
I'll handle this.
That's all you can do here.
Watcher, can you hear me?
You raise your hand, you raise your head to find yourself surrounded by anxious faces. Flaune withdraws the finger currently prodding at your temple and nearly stumbles backwards.
Oh, thank the gods. Thank Helia. Merla, you had us in a panic.
Flaune sets a hand to her chest and fans herself with the other.
I don't have to tell you it didn't work. The current spiked and you went completely still. Breathing, but nothing else. We sent for the physician. Myself, I was about to try throwing some water in your face. What happened? Did you feel any pain? Do you remember anything?
I think I ended up in the beyond. Flaune raises a brow, but the other Animancers look at you with undisguised curiosity, even awe.
What was it like?
Cold. Weird. While you speak, one of the researchers prods you gently with a copper rod. You hear the device in his hand give a high, piercing whine. Slap the rod away. The device clatters to the ground. The Animancer looks at it, then back at you.
Are you feeling any heightened aggression?
Let's not harass your patient friend any further.
Laura coughs under her breath.
Sientere, Watcher, truly. It seemed we sent your mind further afield than intended, and without the rest of you in tow. Not entirely outside our predictions, but not the result we wanted. We have stipend for volunteers. You're welcome to the sum of it. I hope it goes some way toward earning your forgiveness.
400 copper, is that it? For having to go into the beyond?
Just as I hope this hasn't put you off helping us. We just have to adjust the current, give you a chance to control your flight, for want of a better word. We're all very glad you're in one piece. We'll have a look at the machines, figure out what went wrong. Until then, I'm sure our friends at headquarters will want an update. And to see I haven't done you any permanent harm. We'll send word when we're ready here.
Okay. Let's go. think we will now go back to Wildmare, level up Edwin, give her some equipment, and then we'll decide where we go next, probably to Songo. Let's go first level up Edwin. Strange, normally there are random encounters here, but I don't think I've encountered one random event. I don't know why that is.
Now, you see it?
Farewell.
So, give her athletics for second wind, metaphysics. Lingering echoes, I think. Athletics and metaphysics. And crippling strike. More athletics and metaphysics. And go with one-handed. Perfect. We take that from the rogue. And give her a saber, as we have lots of sabers. Maybe I can give her one of mine, spare ones. More athletics and metaphysics. Go with mind blades. Dirty fighting. The soul ignition. And riposte. Now penetrating, no hammering thoughts. The weapon penetration. Take a spear. Athletics, metaphysics again. Take fractured violation. Fractured volition. Now we will go with penetrating visions. She seems to have a lot of shred spells at the moment, so it'll help. Let's get finishing blow. And mind lance. Greater focus. And go with a hatchet. So we need armor. Could give a padded armor, leather armor. Got better, what's it called? Pierce resist armor. And this on boats, lots of people firing range stuff. I think this would be better for her. Give her one of these overseeing rings to increase her cipher spell range. And we need... got rid of the person with all the sabers.
Safe travels.
See, Min's Fortune. She can use Min's Fortune.
Now,
Okay.
see it?
Yeah, yeah.
Of course.
And just level up and then save. We go with alchemy and survival. I think we will get this deadly surprise because I use this ability a lot. Damage bonus on the next attack. And Master's Call.
Yes?
Just check if we add any more abilities. I think she had that scream spell. Silent Scream. Stunned, that's might. So there's affliction, target might not. Enemy, greatest number of enemies. Make it 35. And stun. Telekinetic burst. Interrupt, okay. Can't automate that. Yeah. Anything that I can add. Let me check what we've got now. Yeah, I think we'll just wait. So deadly surprise. Can we do anything with that? Check deadly surprise. Weapons. No. Everything for Will Scarlet is manual. Got deadly surprise, Master's Call, nimble, and the upgrade calls him back, which is quite useful for stunning people and getting him out of danger. Okay, we're going to stop there. It's been a very long video, and we will carry on next time by going to Zongo.